Hello YouTube, Bane666 here. So there's a number of things I want to go through quickly in this video. I guess the first one to start off with is I'm considering doing a Ask Bane thing once a month. So if you have a question for me that you would like me to answer, just leave it below with the heading Ask Bane and then your question. And if there's some really interesting questions, I might do an individual video on those particular questions, but I'll try to get through as many of the other questions as I can once per month. I would do it more often, but as is, I have a lot of material to get through. Speaking of which, there's a lot of new videos in the works, so feel free to ask me anything, but there's no guarantee I'm going to answer. If you ask for my full name and address, yeah, you're just going to get a smart-ass answer. Okay, the next point is I want you guys to be creative. I'm guessing most of you have seen my Propaganda of Toxic Feminism series, in which I go through lies and half-truths and misinformation spread about the men's rights movement, and a lot of that series has been articles put out by feminist journalists. So I want you guys to write your own anti-MRA feminist article. Purely satire, make it funny, use all the standard things that they use, you know, misrepresenting our arguments and claiming that people who aren't MRAs are MRAs, and basically a lot of lies. But make it funny, make it entertaining, maybe come up with a funny name for the feminist journalist who's writing the article, and I'll pick the best ones and maybe make a video around them. I think it'd be pretty funny. I mean, a lot of the stuff I do is serious and can be pretty heavy and sometimes depressing. So I think it would be funny to make fun of it and do something a little bit lighter, just for a change. Thirdly, can you guys get me to 20k? I've been almost at 20k for 2 years now. I've been slowly creeping up to 20k. Actually, for about 2.5 years. Ever since I got the false DMCA against my channel, the channel growth has stalled and been extremely slow. Before that, I was going up about 1k a month, so I should be up over 40k now. I should be twice what I am, but for some reason, every time I upload a video, I lose subscribers. Yeah, and I know I'm not the only one, and I've been noticing this for well over 1.5 years now. And I've also been told by many people that they don't get my videos in their subscription feed. I remember it must have been well over 1.5 years ago, someone asked if I was alright on Skype, and I said, yeah, why do you ask? And he said, you haven't posted a video in months, which is strange because I'd been posting videos every week. Once again, I'm not the only one affected by this, but it has obviously slowed the growth of my channel, one of the factors at least. So if you want to promote my channel and get me up to 20k before the end of the year, that would be fucking great, and I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to make sure you don't miss my videos, hit the bell thing and, you know, do everything else that everyone else has told you. Not that I think it makes much of a difference, but you can always follow me on Twitter and you'll get updates there. I'm also on Minds, but I tend to forget to post videos there. I need to get into the habit of doing that on a weekly basis. But, you know, that's just because I'm distracted because I'm busy with a lot of stuff. And finally, I guess a lot of you are aware that Patreon has recently changed its the way it takes its fee. And instead of taking the fee out of my percentage, it actually adds the fee to the person making the donation. And this is pretty fucking unfair. I suspect that Patreon will go back to the way things were within about a month because they're going to lose a lot of Patreons. But I understand if you're pissed off with this and you withdraw your donation, that's perfectly understandable. I have, however, just opened up an account over at makersupport.com. I'll put the link below. Feel free to go over and support the channel if you want. I really don't shill my Patreon that often, although I really do appreciate all the support you guys give me. Trust me, it helps out a great deal. I don't charge for small videos. I only charge for videos which are over 15 minutes long, and most of them are between 30 minutes and an hour. So, you know, if you pledge $1, you're getting a lot for your money. And I'm also thinking of doing Patreon and Maker Support Hangouts as a reward. I just have to figure out the time zones and how many people are interested and when's the best time to do it. And make sure you have a safe and enjoyable Christmas and New Year's. I'd tell you not to drink too much, but I mean, where's the fun in that, right?